speech, and I don't really care. Is technical analysis of altcoin and BTC pairs as reliable as technical analysis of altcoins and USD, since there must be fewer looking at the charts? Tony, I think analyzing both has merits. However, because my goal is the trade right now is Bitcoin. Ethereum, Cardano, Link, as interesting as they are, the reason the market is going up is because of the Bitcoin halving cycle, first of all, right? The supply cut, supply and demand. The other half of it is Bitcoin is the gold 2.0 trade, right? It's the hedge against the macro situation going on in the world with all the central banks printing like crazy to try to keep their economies afloat. So it's the trade for two reasons. One is the Bitcoin halving cycle, and two, it's the gold 2.0. So this is also why I've said several times, I think people are going to be disappointed by altcoin season. I think they're going to be holding alts, expecting them to 100x or 1000x, and they're going to like 20x. So that's why I am trading them on the Bitcoin chart, because what I care about, the metric I'm measuring them against, is are they appreciating value versus Bitcoin? If they're not, I might as well not be in altcoins, right? Because Bitcoin is the trade. So that's why I focus on, and I have been successfully trading the Bitcoin chart. So yes, I think if you use good CTM methodologies, you can successfully trade these, because we're not trading on like super low. You know, people make this assumption, because it's a low liquidity market, not a lot of people are watching it, you can't trade it. Well, yeah, you can't day trade it maybe, you can't scalp it as easily as it wicks around like crazy. It's a lot harder to scalp on a really, really low time frame because it's very illiquid. But that's the trap of trying to trade a really low time frame. On a longer time frame CTM methodology, we're following market trends and waves in the market. So yes, I think using CTM methodologies with an 8 or 12 hour time frame and waiting for, not trying to pick bottoms or tops, but waiting for, a clear sign that the market's moving a certain direction, you can trade these alts versus Bitcoin. And I've been doing, I'm up 30% since January 1st. since I moved my funds over to Kraken and started trading alts, I'm up 30% on the Bitcoin that I moved over to Kraken. And I've only had a few, handful of little trades in here. And I'm just following CTM methodology, just following it how you should follow it, and, just being patient, but another thing I'm doing is I'm setting wider than usual stop losses. So I'm setting really wide stop losses to help me prevent from being wicked out, and I think I've got a pretty good system dialed in there. Like I posted a trade earlier on DOT, for example. Notice where I placed the stop loss? I didn't place it below this wick here, or these wicks here. I placed the stop loss way down here at 31. I gave it to the next support level and then some. Because my assumption, my contention is that if we get a sell-off of that magnitude, then we're going to have lost momentum, and we're going to be going lower, and I'll be able to re-enter a trade down here, right? But if it's going to resume up here, I want to be in the trade because my take profit target is way up here, 178. That's a huge, that right there is what, a 3-to-1 or 4-to-1? I didn't do the exact math on it, but it's probably at least what, a 3-to-1 or something. So, that's a good 3-to-1 trade that I'm trying to take advantage of. And I still think it's probably going to be bullish, but if I get stopped out, then momentum's going to carry it further down. That's where I place these stops a lot of times with especially the crypto market. I give it a lot of space, and I know that if it hits my stop loss, momentum's going to carry it down, and I'm going to have an entry either at or below my prior stop, most likely. All right. So that's my thoughts on trading. But I think longer time frames will save you. I think you can trade versus Bitcoin in longer time frames following the waves in the market.